I must be the only person on the internet who's talked about this movie without the suit and tie and sunglasses in the thumbnail. I couldn't even get the sunglasses. How lazy is that? Hey everybody, and thanks for clicking on this video and checking out my channel. So last night I went out to see Men in Black International, the 4th entry in the Men in Black series. So I thought I'd jump on camera and give my thoughts and opinions about it. If you'd like to talk about this movie with me, I welcome you to do so, and I'd love for you to do so. Just comment all your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, and let's get a fun conversation going. And with all that out of the way, let's talk about the newest entry in the Men in Black series, Men in Black International. So Men in Black International was directed by F. Gary Gray and stars Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson as our new Men in Black leads. When Tessa Thompson's Agent M is recruited into the Men in Black, she meets up with Chris Hemsworth's Agent H, and together they team up to take down an intergalactic threat. So as far as the Men in Black series has gone so far, I really like the first movie, I don't really like the second one all that much, and I think the third one's just okay. So when they were announcing that Men in Black International was coming out and it was going to be the 4th entry with a whole new cast starring Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth, coming off of Thor Ragnarok, which I thought they had fantastic chemistry in that movie, I was really excited. The way that this movie was marketed, it kind of came across as it was going to be a revamp and breathing fresh new life into this franchise, and for the most part, I did enjoy Men in Black International. Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson as the leads and pairing up in this movie, I thought were really good. I thought they carried over the chemistry that they had in Thor Ragnarok and brought it into this movie. Undoubtedly, though, Tessa Thompson's character was written stronger. She had much more of a character than Chris Hemsworth did. Chris Hemsworth is kind of just as Chris Hemsworth comedic persona that he's come to be over the years, and he's good in the movie. He definitely provides his kind of comedic style and his improvisation to the story, although I did feel like it didn't always land with me. I didn't feel like Chris Hemsworth, while his timing was quite good, I didn't feel like his improvisation was always that great in the movie. Tessa Thompson is given more the straight guy character, so even though she has her comedic moments, she's not really the comedic one. That definitely goes to Chris Hemsworth, and he does a really good job with it. But the character that steals this movie is that guy right there. I believe his name was Pawnee. He was hilarious. He was great. I really enjoyed that character. The minute that he came into the scene, he kind of provided the most laughs for me. For the most part, I felt like this movie had very little laughs in it, which was kind of disappointing to me, because Men in Black has always been kind of a comedy, and I just felt like the comedy in this kind of fell flat a lot of the time. But that character, that Pawnee guy, I thought he was a great addition. I enjoyed him a lot, and I thought he stole every scene that he was in. But even though I liked the leads and I liked the character of Pawnee, like I said, a lot of the comedy in this movie fell flat, and I honestly just didn't think that this movie was all that good. I thought at best it was okay. It was definitely just another Men in Black kind of movie. Like I said, I thought this was kind of marketed to be a revamp and a fresh new breath into the franchise. It really didn't feel that way. It felt like the other Men in Black movies in a lot of ways. It doesn't really do anything new, besides the title being Men in Black International and going to a bunch of different locations than the previous movies. The previous ones mostly just took place in New York. This one would kind of go all over the world. It's kind of the only new thing that this kind of does with the franchise. The plot's kind of one that you've seen before. There's jokes that you've seen before. And while the gadgets and inventions and alien makeup was all cool and inventive, I just couldn't help sitting there thinking, I've seen this before. I've seen this before. This isn't new to me. And that was really disappointing to me, that the story and just the way that this movie was structured and the ideas in it were kind of recycled. They weren't exactly new. And so at times the movie is a little bit predictable. And the villains in this movie are not very good either. The villains in this movie are very weak. You don't get a lot of their motivation, and you don't get a lot of information about them or just their alien species in general. So I just thought they were kind of bland, kind of forgettable, and not really that memorable. Also, I did feel like the movie had a couple pacing issues too. The movie takes a dip at times. There's definitely some scenes and sequences that slow down this movie, and the movie can feel a little longer than it actually is. And there's one sequence in particular that involves Chris Hemsworth's character and an old flame in the character's life, and I just thought that whole sequence could have been cut out of the movie. I thought it was unnecessary. It's kind of where the movie dragged the most for me, and I didn't feel like that really needed to be in the movie. It also has one of the dumbest moments in the movie. I won't give it away, but there was something that they do that I just thought was really dumb. I did not buy into it, and I thought it was kind of very convenient and kind of just stupid. But in the end, you're going to this Men in Black movie for the leads of Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson and all the alien gadgets and fun and action. And the action's in there. It's fun. The aliens are cool. But as far as Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson go, although they were good as the leads and I thought they had pretty good chemistry, and this is the only time I'm going to compare these movies, I promise, but they just did not hold a candle to Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith. I just thought that Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones as the leads and their chemistries in the previous movies was just better than Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson's. And it's nothing against Tessa Thompson or Chris Hemsworth. It's just kind of how it worked out for me. So in the end, Men in Black International is not really a bad movie. I think it's okay. I was really disappointed though that it didn't really feel new or refreshing, or I didn't really feel like it took any risks. I felt like it was very much like the Men in Black movies that we've seen before. And since the leads in the Men in Black movie of Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith I thought were a little better than Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson, I just feel like this movie's not very memorable. I feel like I'm gonna forget it very soon. And even though I enjoyed watching a lot of it while I was in the movie theater and I ended up having a good time with the movie, I'm not really eager to watch it again. And I think that kind of speaks volumes to my overall enjoyment of the film. Anyway guys, if you love the Men in Black trilogy, I would say check out this one. You might love it too. But if you're kind of like me, where the Men in Black trilogy is just kind of okay, it's just kind of there for you. I don't love it, I don't hate it, I just kind of find it alright. This one doesn't really do anything new, and honestly, you could probably wait for Netflix to see this one. Anyway guys, that's all I have to say about Men in Black International. But what did you think about Men in Black International? Comment down below, let me know. I want to know all your thoughts and opinions about this movie. And guys, thanks again for clicking on this video and checking out my channel. Once again, my name's Zachary Milne. Thank you for talking movies with me, and hope you have yourself a great day.